for joining us here, ma'am. What I want to understand from you is, how do you think the healthcare delivery in India is changing, and how do you think it needs to change for India to be self-reliant?
So healthcare in India over the last few years has been recognized globally that we have a very good workforce. Our Indian doctors and Indian hospitals are so well recognized that people from across the globe come here for treatment. Now, as part of healthcare industry, even pharma, we are the pharmacy of the world, literally, has done very well. But some places where we have not done very well is in terms of innovation. We don't have cutting edge technology that comes out of India. We don't have advanced healthcare research that comes out of India. We still rely on the West for these. And if Indian healthcare ecosystem has to really be 360 self-reliant, and it has to move to the next orbit in terms of taking the country to that recognizable level, we must have good medical research as well as medical technology and innovation promoted in the country. And part of that is, we don't have doctors who do research after studying their medicine. So there is a dearth of that training program. And at Indian Institute of Science, which is India's #1 research institute and very highly ranked across the world in the citations of research and all that, is coming up with a hospital which has a program which is an integrated MD and PhD program, which means the doctors who will also do research. And that's I would say a skill set. I mean, those doctors are called the clinical scientists. And if you want to do healthcare research, you need to have a doctor with a bent of mind to do research, who can, in an institute like Indian Institute of Science, because we have a lot of basic scientists as well as full of engineers who are doing so much of research, they can work together, because engineers and doctors need to work together to really promote medtech and develop cutting edge technology. So to create that ecosystem where medtech and research can happen, that's why Indian Institute of Science is making an 800-bed hospital to provide this need for the country. And hopefully, if this works well, this would be the prototype for the hospitals in the future. The country can invest in a model like this.
Right. Well, that's great. Some great work that the Indian Institute of Science is doing in terms of moving forward our healthcare delivery in a more scientific manner.
It's a similar in program to what you see in Harvard or Stanford. So it wouldn't be wrong to say that 10 years down the line we would be like Harvard of the East, where we would have developed such technology and our scientists would have worked together with doctors to develop this framework. And I think that is what we are hoping we would get there.
Right. In R&D in India as a whole has been a bigger question. You talk about healthcare or you talk about other sectors as well. So going forward, do you think that idea of R&D in India is changing? Do you think funds are being allocated from in private sector as well as in the public sector, or how much change are you witnessing at this point in time?
So we are seeing a lot of change. As we speak, the government has earmarked funds for medical research, 50,000 crores, to be allocated. There are a lot of departments now are funding research in India. So that's one. The one is government funding, which is also increasing, because from a time when India got independent, we had questions of that roti kapda makan. Now we are not in that state. We are a self-reliant country. We do very well in multiple spheres and domains. An excellent research pool. We have very good scientists, and because we don't have a research-based ecosystem in the country, our scientists go outside the country and are part of these big research projects. So why would they not work here? So we need to create that, and it is happening. So not only we have government funding, private funding. See, earlier you would hear of Tata's funding research. But today, if the hospital in Indian Institute of Science is funded by 2 private individuals as a seed fund. Entrepreneurs who made big in tech industry, made money, and they're funding research. So we get a lot of people who want to donate for research, which is, we have other, a lot of neurosciences based research in geriatrics, which is being funded by individuals and large amounts of money, not small. 100 crores, 400 crores, that kind of research, that kind of money that's coming to research. So it is no longer always about profit making. Guys who have profited in business are happy to donate for philanthropy and altruistic, intentions of promoting research in India. So it's a good ecosystem that's getting developed, and it's a very, very good sign, that I see.
Right. On that optimism note, thank you so much, Dr. Nambiar, for joining us here at the Cahotech event.
Yeah, thank you so much.